by 110 thousands. Across we go. 1, 2. Ooh, I have an idea. That was quite cool. You like what I did there? Place value. Hey mathematicians, it's T here, your YouTube maths tutor. I hope you've had a good week and I hope you guys are well. This week's topic is quite important. It is place value. It helps you for like decimals, it helps you for percentages, and it helps you for timesing or dividing by 110 thousands, etc, etc, you know? So yeah, all you need to know is how to put numbers correctly in this table here, decimals included, and the rest of it I will show you in this video. You like what I did there? So with that all out the way, let's get into the video. Before we get into the examples of place value questions, we need to ask ourselves these few things. So the first question we're going to ask ourselves is, what direction are we moving? And this is defined by if it is a multiplication sign or a division sign. If it's a multiplication sign, we are going to be moving to the left. And if it is a division sign, we're going to be moving to the right. This will make a bit more sense when we do our example. Cool. Another thing we need to ask ourselves is how many zeros are there in the number that is being multiplied. So say if we've got times 10, right? We ask ourselves, what direction are we moving, which is defined by the symbol. Times, meaning we're moving to the left. Yeah. How many zeros in the multiplying number? There's 1. So this means we'll be moving 1 space to the left. Yeah? That's literally it. Okay, so below are 3 examples of place value questions, and we're just going to go through them. Using those questions we just spoke about, we're going to apply it to the question. So now we've got 27.3 times 100, yeah? So I'm going to put 27.3 in our chart. Now we ask ourselves the question, it is multiplication, so we're moving to the left. How many zeros? 2, so 2 spaces, let's say 2 spaces, yeah? So we're moving to the left, 2 spaces, so what happens now is we can take either the first number or the last number and move it across. I'm going to take the first number. We're going 2 spaces to the left, so this number is going to move 1, 2. So now the new number is going to be 2 here. Everything else is all attached together, so 7. Decimal dot moves nowhere, yeah? That decimal dot is staying there. So let's move the 3. And then we'll do zeros as placeholders for the rest of it. There. So the answer to the first question is 2,730. Cool. Let's get into the next one then. Let's reset the question. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put 3.52 in the chart. And now we're going to find the direction we're moving. So it is a multiplication sign, so we're moving to the left. How many spaces? There's only 1 0, so 1 space. So let's do that. 1. I'm going to use that one. So it's going to be 3, 5, decimal dot stays where it is, and 2. So the answer to the second question is 35.2. Let's reset this again one more time. Cool. Right, let's do the last one then. We've got 2,740 and we're dividing that by 1,000. So dividing means we're going to the right, so it's getting smaller. And there's 3 zeros, so 3 spaces. So let's do that. We're going to go 3 spaces. I'm going to pick the furthest one because that's the one I've been moving. But you can pick the 0 and it kind of pulls it all together. So I'm going to remove 3 spaces. We go 1, 2, 3. So that 2 is here. Decimal dot stays where it is, and the rest of the numbers go in. But if we remember, we don't need to put the 0 there. So the answer to 2,740 divided by 1,000 is 2.74. Yeah? And it literally works like that. If you were timesing by 10,000 or 1,000,000, as long as you stick to your rules about seeing if it's being multiplied or divided and seeing how many zeros in the multiplier, then you can't really go wrong. All right, let's check out some practice for you to have a go then. See you there. Here's some examples for you to try. Feel free to pause the video and have a go at them, and then resume the video when you are ready for the answers. Welcome back. Let's get straight into it. So the first question says 22.8 divided by 10. So the first thing I'm going to do is write down 22.8 in the chart. And now we just need to figure out what direction we're going and how many spaces. So it is a division sign, so we are going to the right, and there's 1 0, so we're going 1 space. So that's what we're going to do now. So it's 2.28. Yeah, so the answer to the first question is 2.28. Nice. Right, let's get to the second one. So for the second one, it's saying 0.459, and we're going to times that by 1,000. Yes, I'm going to write this in the chart. And now we need to find out the direction and how many spaces. We are going to the left because it's a multiplication. And we're going 3 spaces. So now that's what we're going to do. Instead of moving the 0, we're going to move the back number. So I'm going to use the 9. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. So this is the 9. All the other numbers in front go in front. We can put the 0 there as well, but we don't need to. So the answer to the second question is actually 459. Yeah, a lot of people get caught up with these kind of questions because they assume, oh, it's going to be in the thousands because I've times by 1,000. Let's get into the last one then. So the last one is 3,208, and we are dividing that by 100. So let me write 3,208 in our chart. Now let's find out the direction and how many spaces. So it's being divided, so we're going towards the right. And there's 2 zeros, so 2 spaces. So we're going to go 1, 2. So underneath is 3, 2. Decimal dot stays where it is, 0, 8. So the answer to the last question is 32.08. Yeah. So 3,208 divided by 100 is 32.08. And there we go. So that was place value. If you found anything useful in this video, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.